Hey y'all. I'm trying to get this to be like light enough. I'm trying to see like where it will like focus. My hair looks a little crazy right now. I haven't refreshed my I have like bohemian braids right now. And like I haven't refreshed it today. Like I did like I took a shower and everything, but I didn't do my hair yet because it's 11:10 right now, and I'm supposed to be going to work soon. I need to go to work. I should be there by 2. But anyway, my mom's gonna take me. Yeah, I don't have a car right now. But why am I just talking? Well, that's just one thing about me. I'm just going to talk. But yeah, y'all, so I have my cart today with me. I was trying to show y'all my spiral. Oh my god, it wasn't working. It's 11:11, y'all. That's why I kept looking back at the thing. I'm like, damn, 11:10 been on for a minute. But no, in all seriousness, like it's interesting how I'm doing this at 11:11 right now, because 11:11 has always been like a number for me, even before I was into like spirituality and psychology and stuff like that. But you know, in nature. But like I was always into it. I just was never this into it. And this one is just interesting because like I've been seeing 11:11 and 1:11 and 11:10 for a while now, you know. It's not working. Sometimes they don't do it, but like I've been getting better at it. But like what I was trying to say is I think it's basically, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to flash y'all, but like it should be happening. I was just saying like I want it. I want, what the fuck? I'm saying like I think it's just reflecting the fact that like summertime is approaching and I am feeling whole. Oh my god, it's so crazy how like every time I go to grab the deck, it's always like a card on top that actually means a lot about what I'm saying right now. And I didn't even do this on purpose. Like this is just this is literally just the card that was there. I just organized all my decks and they're like sitting here, and like I was gonna choose this one and I put it in a specific spot. Yes, I put it in this specific spot to be used, but then right when I go to pick it up, it's about something that's literally about the card here, and like I'm saying I'm feeling whole. Like it's just like I don't know how that happens. But yeah, y'all, so today I'm gonna try something different. So since I've been trying to get myself on TikTok, like I've been trying to make an introductory video. I'm telling y'all, I look busted right now, but these braids be looking good when I really like refresh them. So like I'm trying to do it while I have these braids in, and I'm trying to do a side part. So like, you know, I'm gonna look bomb as fuck. And like I'm trying to wear this red shit that I have right here. And like I'm trying to do it within this time so I can like look nice. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say with this is me trying to get myself on TikTok just relates a lot about me trying to get myself out there, number one. Also, just like I've been going through some conflictions of like what exactly to say, and like I know how I am. I usually just get on there and just go for it, you know. But when it's something that's really important to me, I will overthink and I'll like start to have commitment issues, and I start getting insecure, and I'm like, like what the fuck? Like then I get overwhelmed and I start feeling like, all right, girl, you need to slow down. So I told myself, let me just slow down, let me ground myself, and you know, choose some specific things that I can work with and time manage. You know, sometimes I find myself just going down, 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 down. Then I catch myself. And I'm like, oh, okay. You just have to have better mental health. All right, sit down. You're not used to this shit. You're not used to having. Oh shit, I was scared. Good mental health. The battery about to die. But you're not used to this. You're not good. I might have to switch cameras. You're not good to having good. You're not used to having good mental health. But like, once you really like get in there with that shit, like you start really catching yourself. But so with that being said, something I want to start using to ground myself is tarot spreads. So I want to start working with more I work with tarot spreads. I do. But I want to start doing it more often because it helps me ground myself into my thinking, and it helps me sometimes your tarot deck really be calling you out, and then you're like, fuck. Now I feel like I'm talking to my friend or some shit. Now I gotta talk to this bitch crazy. Like, now I gotta tell this bitch who to, like, it's not that I don't have a problem with being called out. It's just like, okay, sometimes what I'm saying is like, I definitely don't have a problem with being called out. One thing about me, I'll call you out, and if you call me out, I'll respect that. I don't have a problem being called out. What I'm saying is sometimes what you're being called out on is something that you just don't want to listen to. You're like, okay, I know that, but I don't give a fuck. Let's move on to something else. Sometimes it'll tell me all this shit about love. Oh, this person wants you. This person that. You should pay attention to this. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want you to know there's nothing I want to do about that. There's nothing I can do about that situation. So why do you keep telling me? Or this, and that. So I just start to get like, all right. Let's talk about my career. Let's talk about my career. Like, come on. But, like, that is the definition of avoiding things that you should and probably need to know. Because if the deck is telling you, that means that is probably what you need to know. So today, I want to work on a spread here. I think I want to switch cameras before I work on the spread. But I'm glad I got my intro on here. But I'm probably going to be using my old phone more often for these videos because of storage reasons. But like, oh wait, don't the videos just transfer over? I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. But I think the battery is about to die. I think it said 20%. Yeah, it's on 20% right now. But alright y'all, so I'm probably gonna switch my camera, but before I switch my camera, let me tell y'all, this is the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition deck, and I have the box right there, but this is what they look like. This is what I'll be using today, and I am going to switch my camera now, so yeah. I don't know where my phone is. Hold on. All right, y'all. So change of plans. This phone is only on 20%. So my phone is like 75, I think. I don't know. Basically, I need to go to work soon, so I need that phone to charge a little bit more because that's the priority. I'm gonna use this one until it says like 10%. Then I'm gonna switch over to that one. And then when it's like 1 o'clock, I'll start charging my actual phone. But yeah, that's the plan. So today I have Jasper. I think this is Malengo Jasper. I use this one for grounding. That's the main adjective I have in mind for this one. I usually give myself like one adjective to pull energy from each of my stones, but I also sometimes I have 2 or 3. But yeah. Oh my goodness, sorry y'all. Hold on, I don't like this angle. Because I have no bra on and my tits be wild sometimes. And I'm like, all right, I don't want nobody to be flashed here. But all right, so I think that's good. I think, hold on. Yeah. My shits be, hold on, let me fix something really fast. So we can make sure nothing pops out. I'm a lady, y'all. But I also like to be comfortable. Fuck. Anyway, so then I have a rose quartz too. Got distracted. So we're gonna put them there. So this is going to just be a personal reading, I guess, but I just wanted to like record this and post this just to like give people a video that shows y'all how I use spreads. And like I just want to say nobody is ever gonna have one single approach to things forever. So like maybe, you know, I'm new, like I'm a fairly new tarot reader. It's about to be a year really soon. This summer, the ending of this summer, I think July will be a year. But like anyway, it's May right now. But anyway, I just want to say like this is just like something I wanted to do on YouTube. Just give y'all like good examples, and like let's just see if my energy will be able to capture the things I have on my mind, you know. And maybe this will give y'all a good advertising of me as a reader. So anyway, so I have this spread here. Let me show y'all what I'm following. I have a spread here. It's a friendship spread. This is something I found off of Pinterest. I noticed like Pinterest, they do have good spreads here. I'll be reading through them and I'm like, these are great questions to ask tarot. As someone who studies it, I would know. One thing I want y'all to know is just because I'm new doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, there are people who have more experience, there's people who have more archetypes, more understandings of different things, they've been through more things in life. But I will say, like, I do read and I know what these cards actually mean, what the real meanings are. Some people like to make up their own meanings. I do know what these cards really represent. And I know the moods and the vibes because I study it. And, you know, it's something that you should know before you even look at other tarot readers, because someone might try to tell you, oh, the devil means this, when really the devil doesn't mean that. You know, I'm just saying the devil because it's here. But that's something that a lot of people do, and I see like readers do, is that you really just don't know what that means. And if you don't know what it means, just keep it a buck. Like, one thing about me, if I don't know what it means, or if I don't have like any energy or feelings, or I'm not like intellectually connected, I'll just ask my deck for more clarification. Like, don't sit here and act like you know what it means. Like, don't lie. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But like, okay, so let's get this first one. So we have Kindred Spirits spread. I'm also gonna be taking notes here. Sorry, I always talk for so fucking long, but like we're finally gonna get into the spread. I'm so excited. So we have your current energy. Your current energy is number 1. Qualities you seek in a friend. Number 2. What you can offer in a friendship. Potential obstacles to overcome. Guidance for nurturing friendships. So here I'm gonna start with number 1. My current energy having to do with friends. What is my purposes of getting this? Ooh. So we have the sun here. So I mean, yeah, I do feel that way, and accurate, period. I do feel like there could be some brightness to my circumstance. Like, I am always optimistic in a way where, like, okay, maybe I get hurt, but like I always come back to, I feel like someone else is reading for me right now. This is so like weird, but I'm getting the feeling that I get when someone else reads for me, and I'm like, oh shit, like these motherfuckers not lying. Like, what? That's true. Like, hold on. You start thinking about it like, see, I'm like, let me tell them how they resonating. But that's how I'm feeling. Like, I genuinely feel so hurt sometimes. Like, I'd be like, damn, like I've been through a lot, and I don't actually feel so hurt. I feel like I have been hurt, and I don't feel hurt in a, oh my god, I'll never be better kind of way. I feel hurt in a way where, fuck, like, hey, well, I'm hurt, but the sun is shining, and I'm healing those. You know, the sun is also about healing like childhood wounds, and like I feel like I'm healing those childhood wounds. And like the sun can be very like, it's like optimism, But you know, it could be optimism in a naive way if it's reversed. You know, optimism in a naive way, but then upright is like optimism in a, hey, well, I'm just a new person and I'm not gonna allow these. One thing about me, I'm not allowing nobody to hurt me. Like, that's just, I have new standards and I just know myself a lot better now. I would not allow nobody to hurt me. Fuck. Anyway, so number 2, qualities you seek in a friend. Oh, I am a picky motherfucker. I have high standards. Should I take this card? Nah. That's another thing about me. If I'm not really feeling it, I'll put that bit back. Because I'm like, sometimes I don't think, like, sometimes I'm like, certain cards I just feel like you don't have to take. Like, if you just feel like, you know, ooh, shit. If you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I am feeling? I'm feeling this Page of Wands that just fell on the floor, and these other 2 are upside down so I can't see them. But I am feeling this Page of Wands. So these are some qualities I seek in a friend. Like, one thing about me, I always been the kind of person that would say, like, even like for men like that I want to date, like a nigga like that I'm fucking with, I will always say, like, I want somebody just like me. I want somebody who has that drive for, like, that passion and drive for the things they want. Someone who can stand up for themselves. Someone who, if I'm with them and we getting in trouble, they can be, their tongue is as swift as mine is. They always ready to get themselves out of trouble. You know, that's fire sign people. Like, I just need more fire signs around me, and I just don't have enough. Like, it ain't enough fire signs around me. My friends, like, the friends I love the most are either air or fire. Like, I'm a Sagittarius and I'm a Leo rising, and like, I just need fire people around me. Like, it just ain't enough tough motherfuckers around me. People who really know how to get themselves out of situations. People who are just passionate and just ready to go for anything. Like, people who don't complain. People who just run in there and do what they gotta do. Like, it's just not enough people like that around me. And that's why the Page of Wands is coming up for the qualities you seek in a friend. So what, number 3, what can I offer in a friendship? I don't like, it just feels like somebody is reading for me right now. Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh. So the 8 of Swords. It kind of feels like maybe it could be like, I'm the kind of person who helps my friends unlock that inner freedom that they always wanted. Like, I'm always telling my friends, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be honest, like, how is this shit so good? I love tarot and I love reading tarot. Like, I just love it. But anyway, so like the 8 of Swords really tells me that, okay, like one day, okay, I am such a Sagittarius. Like, I'm a second deacon Sagittarius. I'm right in the middle, bitch. Like, I'm definitely like, oh my, like, okay, something about me is, as a Sagittarius, I can get easily overwhelmed. I can feel trapped in situations. You know, I have the commitment issues sometimes, depending on what the situation is. Like, not really. Another thing about commitment issues that people don't really understand is, like, they think that we just don't want to do shit. No, we want to do shit. What the issue that we have is we get festered. Our commitment issues kind of come from our own insecurities. We get festered in the fact that we might not do things that we want to do, or we might not fit enough into this one plate. Like, it's just so many things that we think of, right? And you just have to know us. You have to get to know us to understand the way our commitment issues are. But we don't have a problem with, we want to do big things. We want to do big things. We want to get in there. We want to do big things. But there's always issues, so we get scared. And like we just don't like wasting our time, and we know how we are. We know how we are, so we just, but something about me is I love to give people advice on things that I struggle with. Like I tell people all the time, like, stop trapping yourself and stop making yourself feel a certain kind of way. You're only like, I always be telling my friends, like, they'll be telling me something and I listen to it and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, you're the only reason why you feel that way. You're the only one telling yourself that you're ugly. You are the only one. That's what the Eight of Swords is. You self-imposed negativity or neglect, or like you just beating yourself up about shit, and you feel trapped in the situation or trapped in this circumstance because you think you're ugly, or because you have 3 kids so you can't go any more dates with anyone, no one's gonna want you. Okay, that's your mindset. You're the only one thinking that. You're letting society get to you, but you need to put yourself out there and do what you gotta do. And that's the type of friend that I am. I think that's a main quality that I bring to my friendships. Like, I'm always helping people come out of their shell. Another thing I'm always helping people do is like realize that they're powerful, realize their power, because I always see it in people. I see the power and I see everyone's abilities. Like, I'm looking around at people and I see you as someone from like an anime, or I see you as someone from Boku no Hero, where like everyone has a quirk. And like, I just love that about people. Something about me, I love to see people on their journey, on their arc. Like, I love to tell people how they can make it out of their Eight of Swords moment, out of their self-imposed trap situation. I love to tell people how they can do it. This is what I do this for. It's because I love putting in, this is a form of therapy. Like, I love to put those strengths into people. Oh, this card just resonates so much to this question. All right, let's move on though. Because there's a lot of questions here. There's 15. So, number 4. Okay, let me just breathe that energy out and breathe it back in. So the next question is potential obstacles to overcome. And what I'm feeling here is more so like, potential obstacles I guess I could overcome to, like, I don't know, bring me closer to friendships. I don't know. I like to just dive a little deeper into the question, make sure I fully understand it before I bring out cards. Because if I don't fully understand what I'm asking, I'm not going to fully understand the answer when it's given. Oop, that was loud. So we got the World here upright. Do y'all remember how she was on the front of the deck? I feel like maybe it's just, I need to ground myself sometimes. Like, I need to ground myself into who I know. Like, I get insecure. I build myself up, then I start getting insecure again, but I don't go back down. I'll stay there for a little bit, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm not going back down. One thing about me, I'm not going back. I might stay here for a little while though. I'm gonna just take a break. I'm not gonna go back though. I'm not gonna give up, but I'm gonna take my time. I'll take a fucking break because I deserve it. That's the kind of person I am. I would be like, nah, fuck that. All y'all motherfuckers, y'all go at your own pace. I'm gonna go at mine. I don't have FOMO. I never have. I've never had FOMO. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even bragging or anything like that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. When I was in, like, I remember a few months ago, maybe like a year and some change ago, somebody said FOMO, and I genuinely never heard that acronym before. I was like, what's FOMO? They're like, fear of missing out. And I'm just like, niggas really be having like niggas really be having a fear of like missing out. One thing about me, if I'm tired, I'm going home. Like, all right, I'm an extrovert, but I just feel like I have this mindset where when I'm debating if I want to go home or some shit like that, I usually be thinking there's always going to be other times. That's something about me. Like, I think that is probably the single reason why I don't have FOMO. I'm not trying to shame y'all, whatever, y'all, have things y'all need to work on. I'm not shaming nobody, because I just feel like that comes from an insecurity. Not all the time, maybe, but like having fear of missing out, like, isn't something that you should always be shameful about. Sometimes it's certain things where it's like, damn, I should have went. When it's like you kind of should have. But it's different when it's like you doing that because you want to be seen or whatever. So anyway, my point in saying this is, I'm really stepping into the person I am right now with the world, and that's how it is. That's like not really like I think what it's telling me right now is, it says what obstacles to overcome. This came out upright because I think it's telling me like I'm overcoming the obstacle. I'm overcoming the obstacle, and it's getting by. It's there. I'm getting through. It's not really something I need to be constantly reminded of. I know that I'm constantly reminding myself of. I'm making it a habit. So anyway, what's next? Last card, we got guidance for future. Ooh, guidance for nurturing friendships. I think I'm gonna put both of these back in the deck and just grab another one. Guidance for nurturing friendships. Funny thing, like, I don't know. I'm in a strange place when it comes to my friendships right now. I'm in a really strange place, but I'm alright. Guidance for nurturing, I guess, my current friendships as I think about all of them. I feel like I know what it's gonna say. Hold on, I just got this feeling. Like, as soon as I touched the card's upside down right now. I don't know what it is. But as soon as I touched the card, I got the energy. And I'm like, I feel like I know what it's gonna say. I don't know what card it's gonna be, but I feel like I know what it's gonna say. Hey. What if it says something completely different, though? I love doing this. It's so thrilling. Like, I just love this. Ooh. Hold on. I'm sorry. So I have judgment reversed here. I wasn't expecting that. So what I thought it was gonna say was that I need to reach out to my friends more, and wait, it is what it's saying. It's kind of saying like, okay, so the judgment reverse is, so what I think of when I get judgment reverse is that you kind of are having the wrong judgment on a situation, and you're kind of either making it bigger than it is, or maybe there's something that you don't know, that maybe there's something blocked from your perspective that is making you have the wrong judgment, because that's what I feel here. I feel like there's things my friends have done that one of my best friends, like, recently, like, I'm not gonna get into the situation at all because I don't like to bring stuff to social media, but I do want to just give an example. One of my best friends recently did something to me that I felt as though was this because of all the puzzle pieces were just aligning in my eyes. But part of me feels as though it's just the way that that person decided to go about the situation that's making me feel like they did something more than they actually did. And like, I have my judgment set already on that person. Like, I'm doing it to protect myself. Because I'm like, well, you don't want to be clear about it. Because I asked you multiple times. And I wanted to get into it. And you didn't really, like, give the detail that I wanted. Little do you know, I'm the type of person where if I ask you some question like this, I'm really going to pay attention to the way you respond. Because the reason I'm asking you is to determine if I want to cut your ass off. So I think Judgment Reverse is telling me, like, I have some type of judgment on a situation. Maybe I'm judging it too harshly, and maybe I've been wrong, but how can I really fix that if this person was not clear with me and just continue to not be clear with me? So there's nothing I can really do here. One thing about me, like, if you want to continue to be in your space of being weird as fuck and doing something that's just disrespectful as fuck, then go ahead, be my guest. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and ask you what you did wrong. At least unless it's in my position to do so. But if I'm not in the position to do so, then I'm not gonna do it. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? Like, I'm not sorry, I'm not nobody parent, like. But anyway, so let me just write down what I have for these cards. So I have number 1. Sorry, y'all, my old phone doesn't have the pause feature. So, like, I'm just trying to hurry up and write this so, like, y'all don't have to just be sitting here watching me looking dumb. And then we got 5, Judgment. My thing is, like, how am I supposed to, like, have the right judgment if these motherfuckers don't keep shit a bug? I have to take what it is. Like, I can't sit here. I can't sit up here and I want to show you the card. I can't sit up here and make shit up. Like, if this is what you're showing me, this is what I'm gonna take. Like, y'all motherfuckers don't be giving a fuck. Like, y'all don't be caring that y'all giving off a crazy ass perception. Then y'all want to be mad at me when I react to it. Oh, well, I don't know. You're immature. I'm just the type of person who always keeps shit a bug, and like I guess I'm just not surrounded by those kind of people. I just have no patience for that shit. If you don't want niggas to talk shit about you, don't do shit that is talk shit about a bull. Like, don't do crazy shit. And it's like, I feel like the only time you are talking shit about someone is if they didn't do shit to you and you up here talking shit. Or even if they did do something to you and you're constantly talking about it. Like, alright, let that shit go, bruh. If you didn't handle it already, let it go. Why are you constantly talking about it? Now, it's okay to talk about the situation. But if you're talking about it hella crazy all the time, you're talking shit. But if you did some crazy shit and people are talking about it, don't be mad. You did some crazy shit. People are gonna talk about it. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, so we got new friend discovery spread. Oh, these are different. These are like different. Oh, these are 3 different spreads. That's why it's not 15 questions. Alright, well, I guess I can end this right here then. Shit, this video gonna be long as hell. I ain't doing all these. So, yeah, I guess y'all seen how I work with spreads now. I do want to finish these, but just not right now, because it's 11:45. Should I do another one? Yeah, do it in a separate, like, a separate go, right? Yeah, do it in a separate go. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I'm gonna do a part 2. So, alright, if y'all watch the second one, then y'all watch the second one. Peace.